spectacular day. Have a look at that. It really is just outstanding, the conditions to play this second test match. It's a test match where South Africa have to play well after going down in Durban. AB de Villiers has not got the gloves in this test match, which I think will relieve a lot of people. And Alistair Cook has started good track to bat on initially, and his numbers are good. He averages just under the 40 mark. To the bat, here we go. Morne Morkel to start proceedings. Morne Morkel is one of those bowlers who loves bowling at this. That's a very
into his gloves. It's a good area from Morne Morkel. And good carry, guys. The surface looked nice and hard this one. The first session can have a little bit of nibble in it, but slow. And that just seemed to go through really nicely.
Very warm, very hot actually with the build-up. Forced his way in. And I think
it's such an important part of the game.
More as a T20 player, Chris Morris, I guess. That's what he's been earmarked as. First-class record with the ball isn't too bad though. Has got some pace when he gets it going. Also 4 slips. 4 grabbers, 3.
Straightforward selection call. There was
class level, I think that.
It's good for Morris and nicely played from Cook. The ball is coming on beautifully to the bat. There's pace in the surface first up.
But I wouldn't discourage Morris and the South African bowlers more generally from bowling this type of length to Cook. You can see that he's kind of reluctant to come forward, so I think that's what they want to try and make him do, and Hashim Amla shouldn't be worried if Cook drives the odd ball to the fence.
It's found the outside third of the bat. Good work in the slips.
And also do what is required, I guess. Harder tactically.
Morkel again. I think one of the big differences.
Relaxed, mob wives and children.
Delayed appeal from Morne Morkel, but Quinton de Kock has gone up in a big way behind. Now Morne side.
Well, given the bounce that we'd seen, you'd think that LBW Morkel would be an unlikely dismissal on this pitch, but this was quite full. It's going to have to be full for Morkel not to be going over the top of the stumps. And they just slip down the leg side.
Yeah, good decision not to review that one.
Something an umpire will look at, won't he, straight away? He'll see the carry of the pitch, just knows that Morne Morkel is 6 foot.
Whipped away. Opening batsmen are always strong in that region. They do.
Got it too straight on this occasion. And early signs are this is a beautiful batting pitch, just a lovely bounce. Both drives from Cook on the offside and
big shout. Just like nipping, it would be umpire's call. Bat first. You'd love to feel the ball on the bat. It's well played. Shout of catch it. It was in the air for.
It might have been in the air, but it was perfectly safe. Almost went all the way.
Nice shot. The angle. All in the leg side because of the way Cook plants his front foot in. Generally, he's going to flick it just behind square on that leg side, particularly with the angle. Around, just drifting in there, just man catching on that warm-up pitch. I think would be a good option for the South Africans. But well put away. Shots of catch it, and it's gone in the gap. Reinforced that.
Close it is. It's pretty good in this area, Cook.
If you have a look at that replay again, you'll just see the hesitation of Cook as he flicks it in the air. He's just worried that maybe he's hit it straight to the fielder and then he's going to be on his way. He looks up, it's airborne for about 15 to 20 meters.
Absolutely brilliant. It needed something like that this morning for South Africa.
Good length and a good line. We talked about it all the time. Draw Alistair Cook forward. Absolute brilliant catch by Morris at third slip. That's stuck in the left hand.
Very disappointed with this, Alistair Cook. He must have thought, oh, I have a chance of getting away. Quite way to his left. What a skipper. Goes for 27, Alistair.
Solid.
Absolute. Chris Morris, delivery was better. We talked about it. We asked for that length. But just look how well he moved. To his left side as well.
Cracked away. It's in the air. I think to have a slap at it.
There's an edge, genuine edge, and it's gone.
Poor lunge, particularly off his toes. You'll see a few nice clips through the onside when South Africa just erred a little straight. And then just when they dropped short, he got that favourite cutaway as well. It's a huge opportunity for him now. You look at this as an opening batsman, 110 for 1. You've seen off the shine.
This is the dismissal of Hayes and David. Down the track, beautifully played. That is a fine shot.
Tennis is so important in Test cricket, any cricket, that England will know that Hashim Amla just wants to keep Pete Bowles a four-man attack.
Gone! Beautiful catch.
Well, it's a line. De Villiers is 200 to dismissal in Test cricket. The length is so important. It's nice and full. He dives across in front of first slip. Once he saw it, he decided he was going for it, and you need to keep going. A little bit of a trampoline bounce on a length. Quality catch from De Villiers. And the all-in...
Third route. There's another look at the wicket. There's another look at the wicket. Superb catch. Good line. The length is good as well. He's caught it right in the middle of the hands. Dean Elgar waiting. It's taken away from him. Bowler, not so much the field.
They've let him off the mark.
Taken, short ball from Rabada, caught at mid-wicket, very straight mid-wicket. Compton.
It's got a little bit of that extended heel just behind the line. There'll be huge relief in that huddle at the moment. The South African team, it's got it at good height, and it's Compton's hit it catchable.
And T, what a good time for South Africa to strike.
Time. Just 7 innings, pretty early in his test.
Rabada now. Oh, there's a nick. That is a massive wicket. He's picked up another one.
Maybe trying to acquire one. I'm not 100% sure. I'm glad I don't have to make the decision. That looks alright. And at that moment in time, looks like there's just something behind there. And then as it goes on forward, I think there's just something behind. And he's given him huge relief for Hisa Rabada. He's living on the edge. Good length from Rabada. There he's out in front of his body. Thin edge through to the cock. He goes without bothering the scorer's first delivery. And the important thing is the fourth wicket is down. So England now 160.
Okay, Ben Stokes it is. Stokes is one of those ones who likes to play an aggressive brand of the game. So this will be interesting to see how he goes about things. I'm sure he's going to be pretty circumspect with his first delivery. Come on, KG, get that foot back. That's what South Africa's saying right now. On target. Whipped away, nicely played. He's a strong lad, as Stokes, and he's got that away for a boundary.
The whip through square leg by Ben Stokes. Good flick of the wrists.
Big shout from South Africans. They like it. To the clock, and yes, They do decide to send it upstairs. They look pretty confident, the South Africans.
Impact in line, but we're worried about the heart. And yes, missing the wickets. Too much bounce from Morne Morkel. So the review doesn't work out for South Africa. Much to the appreciation of the English crowd that have gathered here at Newlands. They're happy that Ben Stokes will live to fight another day. And Mr. Rod Tucker, he's got the decision right.
Yeah, it's always...
Oh no, that's not it. That's not it. Punished.
Didn't bother to test out the pitch. I remember playing a club game years ago and somebody screamed from the boundary when someone bowled it.
There we go, but this one's out the ground. That's a super hit.
Got everything right. The ball landed in the perfect spot. Look at that, right out of the middle of the bat. There's no one back there anyway. Even if he'd mishit it, it was safe.
Yeah. 50 for the England number 4.
Brilliant bouncer. Cramped him up and it went up.
79 deliveries. He's been in terrific form, but he knows that he's got to get 100. He's got plenty of 50s. A pitch where you can play your shots. Lovely shot there.
Is on the board.
Played it, but what a big wicket for South Africa. A huge wicket at this stage. All the discussion that we've had about new ball coming up and its route that goes. He goes for exactly 50.
Down England, 223 on the board. Johnny Bairstow next in. Stokes still there on 24. Oh, lovely shot through mid-on. It will go for 4.
Just timing. Not trying to hit it hard, just timed it beautifully.
They're lovely to watch, these slow motion from side on, and I know we talk about the batsman coming into the ball, his weight going forward into the ball. I think that's terrific from Stokes. In real time you don't actually see it, but slow motion side on.
Shout to catch it. It's gone over slip.
Doesn't take much to get it over the head of Bavuma in that slip cordon.
Oh, he's hit that well. That's a beautiful shot. It was short and wide. They lost their last 5 wickets for 63 in Durban to get just past the 300 mark. There is protection out there. Is he going to get there? It is Temba Bavuma. He does beautifully. But Stokes wants to come back for the third. He does. He charges back for the third. What an outstanding 100 this is. He is box office, this lad. Magnificent stuff.
Full innings from Ben Stokes. Full to the rafters. That's been special.
Coming off just.
Look. But he's got all the shots as the all-rounder.
As the founder fielder of the first one, we'll do something a bit different with the second one.
Chipped up in the air and over the boundary for 6.
An absolute mile.
That's the problem that the spinner faces. Spinners always do best bowling into the wind, but that means the batsman is hitting with the wind. All he has to do is get enough bat on it. As we saw previously, that went a long way, but the previous one just went over the head of long off.
He's gone again. Trick today.
They got this one out the middle, the slog sweep. Here we can see the contact.
Pulled hard by Ben Stokes. A salute to the skies. He raises both arms, punches the air. 6 to score a 200 in Test cricket, and there can't have been any better.
Must admit, I've even got goosebumps. The atmosphere, the crowd standing on their feet, appreciating an incredible innings. I certainly feel privileged to have been here today.
Emphasising his value to this England team. Bats at number 6, gets big runs, bowls pretty well as well. So he gives...
Had Table Mountain in the background, 10,000 English fans in the ground. What a moment.
I remember spending a bit of time in the field in Delhi once. You know what those pitches can be like, Jackers. Don't remember the score being 550 though.
Wow. That's a long way back.
What pace? Spinner, little dibbly-dobbly medium pacer, or Morne Morkel. He's hit them all back over their heads for 6.
Top edge, down to third man. 4 more.
In the game, in Test cricket.
Thought Dane Pitt had an opportunity down here, but moved a little bit sluggishly.
There's another stroke, and there's another one though.
As well, he's hit the ball beautifully all day, both off the front foot and the back foot.
Gone again. Bigger this time. Wow. That's gone a long way up in the air. De Villiers. Oh dear. It hits the stumps though. It's a run out. He was jogging along, watching to see if the catch was taken. De Villiers puts the catch down, and Stokes has run out. What a show he's put on, though. A fantastic...
Enjoy this moment. Make it last forever. Remember every step. Standing ovation, and it won't be just from this ground and the people watching this, it will be from the cricketing public around the world. They'll be seeing this all over the place, if not today, it will do the next few days. Absolutely magnificent. And Stokes goes 259.
Another look at it. Gisa Rabada rolled his fingers across this one. It goes a long way up in the air. Maybe de Villiers never misses anything but misjudges straight through the hands, but then he had the presence of mind to react quickly, and the throw was accurate. How long are they going to keep going? That's the question. 622 for 6.
Bairstow keeps the show going.
Another look at it. Beautifully played hook shot. Just one away now from 100.
A well-played 150. Johnny Bairstow also filling his boots.
South Africa will be flat, demoralised, and now they've got to pick themselves up. England, if they can strike with a new ball, they're under immense pressure. Well played, Johnny Bairstow. 150 from 191 balls, 18.
Well gone. Lovely shot, tripped away. This is a crack.
I think the issue for him is probably a little bit like the one that faces Alex Hales for England, just getting the knowledge of how to construct a test match innings. It's all very well playing a few nice shots and you get yourself to 30, but then if you lose concentration and get out, not much good in a test match. So he has to learn how to construct a big test match innings. It looks as though he's got talent.
Oh, huge appeal. They'll think about this. I think he's hit it.
Double sound, I think. I suspect they
Head. We have a look at it. Yeah, just a little inside edge. Maybe even sliding down the leg side would have been probably an umpire's call. Tendency to plant his front foot a little bit like Alistair Cook and play around it. There's the confirmation.
Oh, hit the stumps, hit the stumps, hit the stumps. God! Oh, what a shot!
Yeah, well short of his ground there, Stian van Zyl. He was convinced there was a single all along. Dean Elgar wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. He just wanted to check that the bails hadn't come off before the ball was safely in the wicket-keeping gloves. And I don't see there being any problem there. Look, yeah, Van Zyl was convinced the one Elgar was ball watching, wasn't interested at all. Taken by Bairstow. The third umpire judges it to be a clean take before he dislodges the bails, and the first South African wicket is down. Van Zyl goes for 4, 7 for 1.
Oh, huge appeal this time, what's he think?
to overturn the decision.
Yes. Oh, big inside edge. Oh, huge inside edge, and there's the clue. Michael Atherton saying he reviewed it immediately.
The clue was in the speed with which Elgar reviewed.
Lovely. Driven straight down the ground with control.
Just held its line up the slope. Dean Elgar just looks to turn it, closes the face, and the leading edge. A good catch at backward point. Oh.
They might just have a look at his front foot. I think he's okay. Compton is a catcher. You're dead right, it's a short ball that just holds up.
It's A.B. de Villiers, 104 test matches. Just short of 8,000 test runs.
Outside edge. Oh, it's gone through.
Oh, very quickly. But it's just, that's the line that David Lloyd was saying, that he's likely to bowl just that fourth, fifth stump. Lovely height though, wasn't it? Oh dear.
You've got one seat.
50 for Hashim Amla.
What a good one, given the events earlier in the day.
Whipped away, didn't get it right, Finn. Straying to the leg
stumps, but he gets it too straight. It's in the air for a while, but absolutely no risk. The man is in front of square on the leg side, and that goes dead square. Just a flick of the wrists.
How about that to bring up your half century?
Yeah, this is the A.B. de Villiers we've come to know over the years. It brings up 8,000 runs for him in Test cricket for South Africa. Beautiful use of his feet, gets to the pitch, brings up his 50 as well. Class batting.
Just the third South African to go past 8,000 test runs. He joins Graham Smith and Jacques Kallis. Is a beautiful stroke. Just a little shuffle down the wicket. Didn't try and hit it for 6. Beautiful shot. You were talking about those chances a little earlier, Jackers, and you never want to give a chance.
He plays a bit of a rare shot on the offside, off the spin of Moeen Ali. Beautiful shot, half volley it was, but he's got it away to open his account after lunch.
Amla passed a nice landmark for him. 7,000 test match runs.
and also to 95. That's a bit of a freebie, and it's a terrific little nudge down the offside for another 100. Outstanding stuff from Hashim Amla. He is back. That's great news for South Africa. He's played beautifully today, and there'll be enormous relief from the skipper with those 3 figures. It's his 5th 100 against England, and it's his first 100 of 2016. And a big smile from the skipper. Short, AB's pounced on that. He's a wonderful player.
Dynamic game. Obviously the bats as well are huge. The ball just flies now for 6 regularly.
Oh, big shout, huge shout, and the finger goes up. It goes up straight away. That often tells.
Stokes is walking away from the... If anyone knows whether the batsman's nicked it, it's the bowler, trust me. Can't tell so well from behind, but this will tell us. There it is, big inside edge. It won't take long to make this decision.
There's the decision changed.
I think he almost knew, Alim Dar.
Finally, England hold on to one. It needed to be at the...
Anderson banged in short, so the short pitch strategy from England has worked. There we go, at the second grab, Anderson manages to get it in his hand safe. Structured innings from A.B. de Villiers, very patient. He goes for 88, 2-6.
Take advantage of this pristine batting surface and the beautiful weather. Attack now. This is the end of de Villiers. It's a good catch, it was hit hard.
De Villiers stood his ground for a time. Obviously knew he was out, but just disappointment.
Edge, but the edge went down.
Recharged by the energy created by that wicket. And that one just bounces short. Thick edge. Good to get first up. Squares Faf du Plessis up. But the contact doesn't make it carry to the 3rd slip.
Controlled again. Fit into the attack now.
Wants it. There's a little hesitation, but Amla will get through. So will du Plessis, and Hashim Amla has 150.
Well played, Hashim Amla. He needed this innings, both from his own personal point of view and from the team's perspective.
150 for Hashim Amla, South Africa's captain. A chance not taken, but some really good stroke play, as is always the case when Hashim Amla is going. A long time, a long lean period, and now he comes back to form with a fine innings. An important innings for him, for his side, as they try to start 2016 on the right foot after a forgettable 2015 with regard to Test match cricket.
There it is, 50 for Faf du Plessis. There won't be a big celebration because he wants the big number. Down the ground by Faf du Plessis.
Nice, Joe. Oh, he gave him a real good look at that one as well, Joe Root. Skip down the wicket. Nicely played.
There it is, a 200 for Hashim Amla. A little dink into the onside. Joe Root hanging a little deep at mid-on, and delight on the face of the South African captain.
Hashim Amla, 200 not out. Played beautifully all around the ground. Feature was his discipline outside of stump early on. Just grew in confidence. What a knock it has been from the South African captain.
Oh, he's got him. That is a beautiful delivery. Wide of the crease from Stuart Broad. It's the end.
And for 201, what a knock it has been.
Temba Bavuma, averaging 20 in his test career. Best of 54 against Bangladesh. He just walked past one in that second innings in Durban, so he'll be a little bit toey. He needs a few runs, actually, does Temba Bavuma. And that new ball, the third new ball, is new, and the England players will feel they've got a bit of a chance here. Faf du Plessis has played superbly on 86. Just providing a little bit of advice to Temba.
Yeah, just nips back a little bit, catches the inside edge. The sound you don't want to hear as a batsman.
11 hours and 43 minutes at the crease for Hashim Amla.
Now, you can't say enough good things about the way Hashim Amla played. You need to understand the amount of pressure he would have been feeling when he walked out to bat. You all know the class of the man, and it shone through again.
Well, just to pick up on that, and obviously you know him better than most. I mean, oh, he's got him. That's a very good catch.
Faf du Plessis looking to play a little bit square on the offside, and with the angle to third slip, and a good catch. England held on to one.
So he's in the wickets column, James Anderson. Really good work from Ben Stokes. Sharp grab, just going a little bit to his left. And it's the end of Faf du Plessis. He was there for a long time. 216 balls for his 86. Another one of the South Africans who didn't convert to three figures. A.B. de Villiers the other, who scored 88. But they're a bit more animated now, the Englishmen, and that's to be expected. Right, so things have changed a little bit. That third new ball's been taken. 2 wickets have fallen in no time, which brings Quinton de Kock. So a couple of batsmen at the crease now.
Good shot. Lovely shot.
Out.
Quinton de Kock's approach though. That's a 50 over game shot. He didn't have to be playing strokes like that under these circumstances.
How many of those runs were scored in the semi-professional division, and how many were scored in the top division?
Well, he's away with a nice stroke. I just look at this lead and South Africa out on the surface.
Just a push, and it'll go for 4.
Expecting a few short balls, but he still gets a good stride in there. Not a long stride, because he only got little legs, but it's a good stride. Sweetly played, sweetly played.
Yeah, sweetly played and placed. Let's just add to the frustration. I think the mindset for England would have changed when they picked up those 3 wickets in just 10 runs. They would have thought, hold on, maybe we can run through this South African low order. But they're offering resistance.
Oh yes, more from Bavuma.
And then this one banged in back of a length. Just opens the face, guides it behind. Point. And away to the boundary she goes.
There's his 50.
Match. Bavuma has stood up and played a beautiful knock. Found himself in a tricky situation. He's batted beautifully through it.
Get conditions like this, it really does show the true value of a talented wrist spinner, someone who's going to drop it in the right areas and get some work out of the footholds and get something out of this pitch, whereas Moen with the finger spin is extracting pretty much nothing. Dane Pete got a better turn on day one, but that was due to perhaps a little bit of moisture around the place, but gee, we've seen nothing go off the straight and narrow since then. Big shot that time. They're thinking about going upstairs, I think, by the look of Johnny Bairstow. Yes, Alistair Cook has said, let's send it upstairs and have a look. I guess they might as well. And they've got their reviews available.
Looked pretty straight. We'll just have to see if there was maybe a bat involved. Hit him in line with the stumps. Nothing wrong with the front foot, so we can continue on.
His first replay is to see if there's any connection with the willow. That's the most important thing about this replay. Nothing at all. Does it hit him in line? That's going to be the question. That replay, by the way, is not totally in line or totally down the line that the umpire's view. But Ultra Edge is going to give us nothing apart from connection with the pad. So now let's have a look and see if there's anything to shout about down the line. Well outside the line. So the original decision is going to stay exactly that. Good decision from the Centurion.
Nice shot. Chris Morris drives through the off. Shot. Just 3 on the offside.
75 miles an hour, and Morris waited and waited and played it off the back foot.
Reverse sweep from Bavuma. Stayed nice and low and hit the middle of the bat. Moves him to 92. Just on a separate note too, the milestone. I was really hopeful that South Africa would declare tonight at some stage. There's the other debate, go 100 runs ahead or 80 runs ahead. I think England have been in the field for 200 odd overs.
Out. Simple catch. England have held on to one, and it is Joe Root that's taken the catch.
Some will say that's a soft dismissal, but Stephen Finn is getting just rewards for the hard work that he has put in, and that's still just his second wicket. I think everyone would agree that his bowling has been a lot better than producing 2 wickets. Joe Root, drive under up, and he takes the catch. Makes it look simple on this occasion. Chris Morris makes 69 on his debut, 6-1, 6 for 7.
Kagiso Rabada, known to his mates as KG. Now he's got to stick around. He's got to fight for Rabada as he works his way to his 100. Here's the wicket again.
Just lofted on the offside, but the batsmen have been playing through the line of the ball because of the nature of this pitch. Such a good pitch. The ball comes on quite nicely to the bat. Not very well timed. Perhaps he wasn't quite over the ball when he drove.
Job done. Job done by Kagiso Rabada. 6-16 for 7. Edged, it's gone fine. Will it go for 4? Moen makes it 100. 100 for Temba Bavuma.
Temba Bavuma, you beauty. What an awesome achievement. Hear the crowd going mad. Means a lot for him, means a lot for South Africa. There's his father. Everyone on their feet, and rightly so. Temba Bavuma's Maiden Test century.
It'll take a while to settle and to eventually sit down, and he needs to breathe. Well, at least it shows you what he was doing, in that he was working hard for his teammate, wasn't he? It was, I'm not getting out here and allowing Morkel or Dane Pitt to be at the wicket. I want to be there. And now the shots are coming out. And that was a tired dive by Stephen Finn. 6:27 for 7. And there we go. Hashim Amla calls time. The declaration has come. South Africa are going to have a go. But the afternoon and the day belongs to Temba Bavuma, as he will be cheered off Newlands.
Standing response from the South African cricket team. England 629 for 6. South Africa just being able to declare just sends a message, doesn't it, HD? I think tough half an hour ahead for the England batters tonight. Now the surface is flat. The South African seamers have an opportunity to run in and put England batters under pressure.
Kepler Wessels and also Ian Botham Beefy take me through this 100.
I have to tell you, I thought Temba Bavuma played magnificently from the moment he got to the crease. He pulled the ball, took the quicks on when they came in trying to attack him, with a ball that was relatively new. Then he got the cover drive out, then he got the cut out, reversal out, you name it, he played it, and he played it well. And what a moment for the young man. Fantastic.
Pretty special, Kepler.
It was. I've seen him play a few times before. I thought he played well in Delhi in the test match when he had to open the batting. He looked pretty composed there. He had a tough time in Durban, so he showed character to come back and bat so well today, and also once he got the start.
Works that away. That's what opening batsmen like, something around about the... Still brilliant carry.
Winkle a couple out.
So conditions are very different on day 5 today in Cape Town. High of around about 26 degrees. That's what is expected. Overcast as well. Let's have a closer look and see if the likes of Rabada can get a bit of movement through the air with the ball. He's also operating with the 4 slips and also the short leg. Quite deep is Temba.
Michael, you probably from the start of last summer, when in fact Trevor Bayliss took over as coach, England's slip catching particularly, and their catching more generally has been sound. I think you saw in Durban they took some sharp catches. Here, of course, I reckon they put down about 9 in my estimation. Not all of them straightforward, of course. Root's probably the easiest at slip.
Goes the finger. Rabada has struck. That is a big one first up. It's Captain Cook who's got to stride back to that change room. That's exactly what South Africa needed.
Just a hint of movement. The seam was pointed to leg slip as if he's trying to get it to come back into the England captain. It did. That faint tickle and an easy carry through to the cock down the leg side. So that's just the start South Africa wanted, to get rid of Alistair Cook for 8, 17 for 1.
Stephen Finn was employed as the night watchman last night, which gave Nick Compton a little bit of...
hard early on with some short pitch stuff.
It's good delivery from Rabada. Big shot from the South Africans. They like it. Now this...
Is there bat involved? They're going to have a look.
Yeah, I heard a double sound as well. I think that's the issue.
Here's the question mark first up, and that's a big tick for KG Rabada, no problems with that one. This will give us an indication as to see if there's any connection with the willow. And there was, so we're not going to go any further at all.
Big inside edge.
There's an edge. Oh my goodness! Goodness gracious me! Chris Morris has taken one of...
First innings, he dived to his left, this time to his right. Absolutely brilliant, Chris Morris. England in trouble.
That was behind him. Magnificent stuff from Morris. Look at the smiles from the South Africans. Wow. Couple of quick wickets now. Howes goes for 5, 19 for 2. Okay, Joe Root. He is a fine player. He wouldn't have been expecting to come in this early, that's for sure. He's at the non-strikers end at the moment. Compton on strike to Rabada. Just a bit of a check drive. Down towards that vacant third man region. When you've got enough guys around the bat looking to pick up wickets and take catches, there's always going to be a gap down there.
Gone! Good catch. monumental gets the line and he finds that edge. It's de Villiers this time to complete the catch. Hanging about though, just to see if there's a no ball.
Checking the front foot.
And monumental turned around to have a word with the umpire and said, was that all right? It's not going to be.
Is the decision. No ball. So Joe Root gets a life. monumental pushing the line, that time over.
Yeah, monumental has a look, but he'll have a look up at the screen and see the replay. It's disappointment for the South Africans. It's exactly what they were after. The third wicket would have been down. Joe Root would have found himself back in the dressing room. But I suppose you've only got yourself to blame. The line belongs to the umpire. You have to have something behind it. And although monumental strikes with his front sparks on the ground, there has to be a bit of that heel behind.
Oh, Bolden! Fantastic delivery. Just a little bit of shape away and smashes into off stump. What a start for Morris.
Absolute peach of a delivery from Morris. He had a blinder of a catch earlier on in the piece. And with the first ball he delivers here this morning, he gets it to swing away from the right-hander and cannon into that off stump. Here we see it. Foolish delivery, slides in and then just straightens as it pitches. Into that off stump, the third English wicket now down. Joe Root, he had a lifeline earlier on, but he has to be on his way. Great delivery that from Chris Morris.
Just on the brink of the drinks, England lose their third wicket.
It's Morris. And he's away. A neat little punch through mid-wicket. Rabada will give chase.
Yeah, good day to everybody. Morris is on a roll. He would have been disappointed after the first innings and probably had a sleepless night after the way Ben Stokes took him apart, but he's bounced back with runs. Another wonderful catch, and he started with a great delivery, straight, almost just held its line slightly. Knocks over England's premier batsman, Joe Root.
Taken. Compton will look back in despair at this dismissal with a man placed at short mid-wicket. Maybe a little bit slower from the...
Did he make it? Does that ball dip just a little bit? He's clipped it quite nicely. Faf du Plessis does the work. I think there's a little bit of both there though. I think that just a little loop just did it.
It's probably going to be just the one over left after this one.
Yeah, there'll certainly be time for another as Stokes has got 3 balls from the off spinner to survive. It's a good delivery. See the man there just hovering at short mid-wicket, and Compton couldn't have placed it any better, really. It was a nice bit of bowling though, just a bit slow, just popped it up above the eye line.
Oh, nasty one from wide of the crease that time from Morne Morkel at 141 k's per hour.
This is a nasty delivery. You have to wait and see if it disturbs the surface a touch. It definitely disturbs Ben Stokes' hip. And those are painful, especially when you're not expecting it. You're expecting to make contact with the bat, just beats that outside edge. And those are now. Now for our Sky viewers means very sore.
Chance on the boundary, and Morkel's got him. It's worked. Stokes is gone, and South Africa have 5.
Morning Morkel did well because he wasn't that far away from the rope. He steadied himself, had a look. It's a big wicket, bit of a top edge. So Ben Stokes, the hero of the first innings, goes for the sweep shot. Morning Morkel steadies himself, takes the catch, and just about stops himself going over. Stokes is gone. He's gone for 26, 115 for 5.
Johnny Bairstow, the new man. It's an ever-improving test record that for Johnny Bairstow, his best in this match.
Let's have a look at that delivery then. Where was it? Outside the line of off stump. That's where you have got to be bowling if you have the man in front of square. Well caught.
Nearly. Rabada probing in and around that off stump.
We can have a look at the one that actually went for 4. A lot straighter. So he was able to hit it behind square.
And a bit fuller.
Chance out, got him, yes! He's got 3, here's trouble. Here's trouble for England.
Taylor was desperately thinking, do I hang around and cope? And he thought, no. I think he's very, very disappointed that it has come to the end like this.
Just off the glove. Just flicks the glove. Now England are in a spot of bother. And they shouldn't be on this surface. There might be 1 or 2 leaving as well.
You're not allowed to go anywhere.
Oh, no, I wasn't thinking of myself. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Whatever happens.
Interesting that Pete and Amla feel they need to keep the 2 men on the drive. Here's the wicket again from James Taylor. Just flicks the glove on the way through, then off the thigh pad, and easy as you like for Bavuma. A successful over, 116 for 6.
You can see the ultra edge just showing that there was a sound not the sharp spike that you'll get when ball hits bat, hitting a softer material, the glove, so a wider spread of those spikes and not sharp.
As Bairstow's back foot out. It's a beautiful bit of bowling. The previous ball was quicker, this one was slower, it spun. It completely did for Bairstow in the flight. A beautiful bowling change and a beautiful piece of bowling.
Just looked like the cock might have missed the stumps initially and got it on second attempt. I don't know if my eyes are deceiving me. It's going to be close. Bairstow on his haunches in the middle.
Well, two things. What a bowling change from Hashim Amla, first of all. And a lovely bit of flight from Elgai. Just pops it up above the eye line. The previous ball was much quicker. This one was slower. It drew Bairstow into the drive, but where was his back foot? Long deliberation from Rod Tucker, the third umpire, greeted with huge relief in the England dressing room and for Johnny Bairstow. It was a very close call. I think he gave the only decision he could in the end on all the evidence we've seen, but it was so close.
There was good work from Quinton de Kock behind the stumps. He thought initially he had missed the stumps, but he didn't. There quickly. Just bounced a little bit on him, which probably took a little bit of time to get the ball from his chest down to the stumps. It's amazing the position you can get into to get your body or your foot behind that line again. It's the most supple you've ever been as a batter.
Just to add a little insult to injury, to rub a little salt into the wound. Bairstow cuts hard and the lead now 153.
I think the tension of the England fans coming through with the 150 coming up there. Big celebration. Just dragged down and cut away.
Oh, here we go. Here's the umpires just having a bit of a chat now. Asking the England batsmen if they're okay with the light. No, they're not actually doing that. I'm sure they're actually saying, righto, it's too dark, we think we're going off. There goes Moeen Ali and also Johnny Bairstow. They're trudging off at this stage.
Amla intimated that he was going to give the ball to monumental. So the light was sufficient for the spinners to operate in. But once the fast bowler comes on, it was not good enough. They aren't shaking hands because officially it's not over at this moment in time. The light could still improve and they could be back out there, but very unlikely. For now, bad light has stopped play.
Another 45 minutes actually before the game can officially be called off, and everyone agrees there's no way of going any further, no real reason to go further this test match. So it's not officially off. Bad light has stopped play at the moment. These two guys, Bairstow and Moeen Ali, have done an important job because there's no doubt England were in trouble. 116 for 6 in a bit of disarray, and South Africa getting 2 wickets first up this morning in the first half hour definitely put them on the back foot.
It's been a good test match for Johnny Bairstow. He had 2 innings and 180 runs without losing one of his wickets. The rain's starting to drizzle down.
It's not particularly heavy at the moment, but heavy enough for the ground staff to start getting a little bit agitated. So that's the situation at Newlands at the moment. Just before we zip away, let's just have a